Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs. It's me, Scary Check, back with part 21 of Hogwarts Legacy. Let's get into it. Been away for a little bit. And I see my rewards are jumping in. Watch some Twitch streams. Let's see, Charms Professor Scarf, the gloves, spectacles, the robe, we got the full outfit, the kufi, I guess it's called, the hat. Very nice. Ah, yes, still Christmas time. Forgot about that. Lovely, lovely. And from what I understand, and maybe it's true, I understood there were some visual updates done recently, and I could be crazy, but I feel like I'm immediately noticing that things are looking pretty great. Not that they weren't before, but, even more so. Alright, before I leave the common room, let's see what our agenda is going to be today. So, let's see. So this is a side quest. Alright, let me go jump into this one. And we'll get that taken care of. Alright, Deke, where you at, buddy?
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Oh, do you know?
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Got very hasty in the room here. Alright, so search for the cave. Alright, let's see where on the map it is. Oh boy. So I have gotten down into this area a little bit, as you can see. But as you can see by the green trail traced through, it was really just a very quick fly through. Nothing crazy. Let's see. So my closest waypoint that I have unlocked, I think, is that one. Alright, cool. And actually, I probably want to go about unlocking another one here as well. That one's down at the bottom. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Man, it's been so long, I can hardly remember the controls. I think it's 3 weeks, maybe, since I've played this. For no reason other than just general busyness. If we're down.
Revelio.
Well, there we go. Uh-huh.
That's a display. Kupringo! You'll need to be quicker than that. Thought you had me there.
Let's see what's going on here.
Protect Scythian! Slow! Kupringo! How dare you! You cannot control me!
Nope, no killing curse. Haven't played this in probably about 3 weeks. I'm still somewhere like mid-winter. I've only just gotten to the point of unlocking like the bottom half of the map. And now, of course, I'm, you know, struggling with the usual, like, trying to remember controls and whatnot. You working tonight? Oh, that's fun. Let's see if I can help these fools out. Oh, there we go. That one's out. I can target this one. There we go. Oh wow, that's nice.
Revelio. Revelio. Blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here. Confringo.
Ooh, there's a cart.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Could the Phoenix be in there? Incendio.
Oh joy, dead spider carcass. Oh, that's right, but if I really wanted to, I could turn this on bitch mode and get rid of the spiders and make them look silly.
Confringo.
Did you ever tell Kristen about that? Or did she ever see anything about that?
Incendio. Revelio.
Did she say she would come back and play then?
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something.
Revelio.
I think it said I'm about 84% of the way. 83, that's just for challenges though. Yeah, I think the main PlayStation screen said like 84% progress. Just like right there.
One in Berlin. I heard something. Remember your face.
Oh, really?
Rookwoods don't go down easy. What have you done? No! One of my own. You will.
Poaching days are over.
Level 36. And if I remember correctly, I think the game goes to up 40.
Rebellion.
40 max level. Okay.
Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Tego. Revelio.
I think the last time I played was about 3 weeks ago. I only played maybe 2.5 hours. And I spent almost the entire time just like, searching for little things, not really doing much in the way of progression. I hate sometimes, when for whatever reason you get pulled away from a game before you get a chance to like really complete it. Because then it's always a little bit harder, I feel, to try and go back to it.
More poachers. How many are there?
No, I haven't done more Fortnite since the last I told you, so I got the whole first half of the Star Wars stuff done, but not the second half.
Levioso! Feel a burning sensation. You're all in the fucking sticks! Levioso! Stop that!
What the? Did you? Nice. Pretty cool, I assume.
Revelio.
Where is this other one? Spearing around in there now, all the challenges done now. Nice. Yeah, actually, I almost wish I would have known you were on, because then I might have said, like, let me jump in there with you for a little bit before starting this. Well, depending on how much you feel you want to play, if you end up being on for a while tonight, maybe I'll knock off a few hours of this, and then finish the night in that. Or whatever, it doesn't matter.
The Phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do. Guarding Leviosa. Revelio.
Oh, I guess I didn't have to do that. That's right. You didn't even know I hit you. Oh, son of a bitch, a level 3 lock? I'm telling you, one thing I'm not looking forward to is trying to figure out where all, like, the rest of those freaking, like, moon statues are. You know, it'd be one thing if I knew exactly which ones I've already gotten. But I sadly do not.
There it is again. Revelio.
Is it? I know you can look on the map and, like, see regions that might still have, like, one or two, but I thought it might be a little more challenging to try and actually figure out the exact ones.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
So this coming Saturday is that beer fest. Looking forward to that. Sucks you weren't able to make it, but I understand.
Revelio.
Then Friday, we're getting together at my mom's for Ben's birthday. A few things going on. Probably going to be brewing a new batch of beer Saturday morning before the beer fest. Mexican lager. Which I said is kind of shitty timing, to be honest, because I know you had... Oh shit, that sucks. Rolled right off the freaking edge. I know you said you kind of have not been a very Corona mood lately. But maybe by the time it's done, you will be, because it will take at least 8 weeks. Or up to 8 weeks, I guess. 6 to 8. That's right, you damn well better. Because it's a lager, and so the process is slightly different than making like an ale. The yeast have to have a certain amount of time in a chilled environment, so they spend like 2 weeks in a refrigerator at like 35, 38 degrees, something like that, and then they come out into like room temperature for a week, and then they go back into the fridge again for a week, so it's like, it just has to do with how that particular type of yeast ferments. But it's what gives lager the different flavors, typically, than an ale. It's crazy to think about, honestly, because, you know, it really makes me kind of go, like, who the fuck figured all this out? Like, I get, like, you know, the origins of beer were basically by accident, but it's like all these, like, little details and shit. It's like, but I guess then again, years of experimentation, you know. God damn it.
Eight legs is simply too many. Revelio.
8 legs is simply too many. I agree. Not what I wanted to do. Interesting. Well, yeah, I guess you're right about that. Let's see. Hit a finding spider to blow it up. Well, let's see what I can do. Oh no.
You last that long.
There we go, that one's done.
That was for High Wing.
That's pretty cool. Some of the combo moves you can pull off in this are cool.
Revelio.
when they get stuck under the ground.
Incendio!
Text. Seriously?
I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe. It seems happy to come with me. I wonder if it could travel in the knapsack.
Oh shit. I'm looking for this thing. And it's just up there.
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Holy crap. I have a long way to go. Dude, trophy progress just said 38%. I mean, I have a feeling there's probably a lot that I'm, well on the way to completing that may only need like one or two things
This
each.
could prove dangerous
But
if I'm not careful.
still, though. Oh crap.
Rebellion. Rebellion. Incendio.
Well, hello there. What's going on, sir? Yeah, I would be having more of a hoot if I wasn't getting like 100 text messages right now. Oh, what is this thing? Doing... That is a sentence that I think only you could say. Just doing my grandmother's college homework using ChatGPT.
Leviosa. Confringo.
Hey, Chris, what the heck spell are you supposed to use on this? Is it the push spell, maybe? Basic cast. Well, that... Oh, shit, there's another one here. There we go.
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, jeez, this is new. That's no excuse. Let's see, no bones.
Revelio.
Alright, so let's see. That's the queen.
Leviosa.
I can't move pieces.
Guardian Leviosa.
Thought maybe you had to put it on the frickin' thing's head.
Revelio.
I feel like I'm missing something obvious here. Usually there's bones or something here.
Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa.
Who is trying to connect to my freaking TV? Before you go up, come in here, please. Alright, I have to talk to Ben for a second, guys, so I'll be pausing the stream. Hold on one second. Hello, I should be back online now. Alright. Still have no idea what to do with this damn thing. I'm gonna keep trying a little bit, but if I don't get it soon, I may ask you to try and remember what you did, Chris. Alright, so it won't seem to go on any of their head. Oh, transfiguration. Well, how about that shit? This mother trucker will go right here. Come on. Thank you. I always forget about the goddamn transfiguration. And I knew chess. I knew we were one move away from, checkmate, but just could not quite figure out how to do it. Thanks for coming to my rescue. I love doing that one-hit kill on the Doug Boggs. So much fun. Probably not for them, though. Yeah.
This place has seen better days.
I saw hoofprints in the forest the other day that I swear belong to a human.
Kinky fucking Doug Boggs. Oh, he's... Oh, that's not an enemy. Interesting. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna die to this freaking Doug Bog just because I'm trying to do the stupid move. Come on. Where the fuck did it go? Oh. There we go. Actually, I don't know why I wouldn't just do this. Man, to think at first, when I first started this game, I was totally against fast travel.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke, and I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
They're just gonna let it out in the room here?
My heavens.
Oh. Oh, there's a fourth room.
What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Damn right you will. Let's see, that's that one. It's crazy how this room has changed. Oh wow, this is a nice one. Feels very, Scottish Highlands.
Revelio. Incendio.
Oh boy, I got a wall.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
It's like, oh, I kind of feel dirty. I'm playing now at the same time as all those PS4 people. Nah, who am I kidding? I love my PS4. It's those Xbox people who are the problem. Can't get up there, I guess. Certainly it looks like you should be able to.
Revelio.
I honestly don't know why I bother even like collecting shit like that anymore. I don't think I ever really use it. Oh, that was the entrance. Shit. All we need is a freaking show new button. Hmm, 12 out of 13 animals. I'm back. Where the heck was I? Oh. Let me go get some cabbages, since I actually used some. Oh, I guess I only used 2. And I'll keep picking all these plants for I don't know why. Seeing as how I almost never brew anymore.
see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
What are you up to now?
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards.
I'm
At least
here.
that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
All right.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Unavailable right now.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Yeah,
Fine.
jerkface.
I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast. Silent as a grave.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Hope that was a good choice.
Get away! Too slow.
Oh, it sure seemed to work well. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh. Now I feel stupid. I was at just the right angle where that wall looked like it was connected to that wall back there. Oops.
Thestrals overhead? Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk.
God,
I'm
Sebastian,
not
you're
going
such
to
a
trek up this
dick.
mountain in silence.
Revelio. Revelio.
Nothing else in here to pick up?
I bet the Thestral nest's close by. Quieter than a jobberknoll.
I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
It's certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
I'm telling you, this game gives me ADD.
Kill any who trespass.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm less human to worry.
We plan it on. That's a Grog Strong Definitely no turn them into puppies.
No! Kill spells gone
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
Yeah.
Looks like Granrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Revelio.
Revelio.
That's right, you loot, 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 and more loot. Like, oh, look. This bag of gold's unattended. They would have just used it for evil anyway. May as well take it.
Revelio.
You have to be able to explain it away.
Revelio.
I'll have to pull up that link later. I can't click on it from the PlayStation, unfortunately. I mean, I guess technically I could, but I'd have to like leave the game and the stream, etc., etc.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Velia, did you hear that goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
I'm really starting to wonder if I'm going to end up having to kill Sebastian. Methinks yes.
How nice of you.
Oh, okay, thank you. How's the other dude? Surprise!
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Lumos.
Stop copying me, Sebastian. Oh, that's awesome. Butterbeer and death and all out of butterbeer. Well, they live play on words. Wow. Lifelong punishment in Azkaban, imprisonment in Azkaban for illegal chicken breeding? Seems a bit harsh.
Lumos.
I agree. Nicholas Wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart.
That is a fact.
Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I was in one.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Toasty!
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lodgok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it, that's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing, to find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lodgok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me.
That's right.
I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Revelio.
Yeah, sure, you say that now. I had to yell at you.
Intrepid travelers, the both of you. Keep your wits about you.
Oh, don't worry, I've got my looting wits all about me. Oh, absolutely. He definitely sounds like that. He's agreeing with me because he knows he needs me. As soon as he doesn't, I have a feeling that'll be the end of that.
Revelio.
Those are just mushrooms, I don't really need that. So we have that beer fest out in Jersey by you coming up this weekend. Me and Missy and Jared and Janelle are going, as well as two of our other friends. A couple of people I don't think you met. I know Chris did.
Revelio.
But I don't know if you knew, but Chris is actually not going with us.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Yeah, he was gonna go, but he made a very good point that, you know, last time we all went and did that, you know, I was driving home and it was only like 2 hours, and obviously I'm pretty experienced when it comes to the beer, but, you know, obviously he doesn't have that level of tolerance, I guess you might say. So he would, of course, have to drive home through New Jersey and into Staten Island on his own. And so it was wiser for him to not risk it. Which I would agree with. Always wiser to do the smart and safe thing. Oh, jeez. What the hell happened to me? I'm not paying attention.
Revelio.
Not gonna lie, I was very curious about putting the arachnophobia mode on briefly, which they just added, just to see what spiders actually look like in the game when you have that turned on. Because from what I understand, they didn't get rid of the enemy, they just changed their design. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the settings. Let's see, display option, audio, gameplay. It's probably in here. Maybe not. Control accessibility, maybe? Arachnophobia mode. Yeah, fuck it. Let's throw it on for a bit and just see what these spiders look like. I'm sure in this cave I'm going to encounter at least one more before all is said and done.
3 nudges at least.
Oh god. Until you get somebody who complains that they're afraid of unicorns.
Revelio. Spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
This guy and his fucking goblin issues. Well, there's one. I can't quite tell what it looks like. So, it's got invisible legs, roller skates on, silly, like, big red eyes. Well, they definitely succeeded in making them look less intimidating. You see that? They almost look like a Pokemon character or something.
Annoying beasts, aren't they?
Oh my god. And I could swear they even had a little mustache too. Alright, well. Now that we saw what they look like, I can turn that off, because, you know, not needed.
Revelio.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being old.
A staircase
But
leading here.
I feel like
Whatever for?
concessions like that
For ages.
seem to be very good at heart, but at the same time, I think they're a very slippery slope.
Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Yeah, you know, I think that you're exactly right. Cause yeah, that's right. Cause Ron, I think it was in the movie, was scared of the spiders, and when he did the ridiculous spell, he had the spider wearing roller skates. So it's kind of a play off of that. And absolutely, you're right. That would have been one of those things where even instead of a setting, it could have been like, hey, you know, if you want this, go do this very quick, short little optional mission, and then you'll have the ability to
Revelio.
see them with the ridiculous spell. That way, it at least played into the story, you know, a little bit.
Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Oh shit. Where the hell is... Oh, it's up there.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelia.
And I didn't even have to pay for it. Is that where I came in? I think. Sometimes I do lose track of where I came in.
Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
Yeah, I know you're only an hour away, but it's just not the same if it's not spider, so you guys might have to go get, like,
Revelia.
spider tattoos, like, right above your pubes.
I'd imagine we need to find all 3 rune symbols to open the door. Can't get out of here quick enough.
Yeah, I imagine that would probably be a little uncomfortable. I mean, I don't have any tattoos, so I don't really know. But in my mind's eye, I would say that would suck. Oh shit. Let me guess, you blocked my path. Oh. Yeah, I can imagine that being so. Uh,
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
That was pretty crazy. What is that? That was weird.
That troll certainly made a mess of things. Debris everywhere. That was a piece of work.
One of my favorite spells. Don't get to use it that often. Yeah, and not gonna lie, I'm a whore for all that kind of stuff. You give me the pretties, it makes me happy. Like some games, like that's the main draw factor for me. Like, you know, obviously you want fun gameplay, but you put me in a beautiful environment, you've already got me, you know, 50% sold. Wow, that shit all over the place. Okay, where do I have to climb?
We can jump
Text based, yeah. I've really only played text-based games maybe, God, middle school maybe?
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
Yeah, that probably would have been about right. Right around there.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view, well worth it.
Revelio.
Huh. Dude, Sebastian, can you not be up my butt, please? And thank you. Well, I mean, it is a good butt, you know.
That counts for something.
Can't quite see it under this house robe, but...
Revelio.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain.
Incendio.
Oh, seriously? Well, I guess I'm not really surprised. There's PC mods for almost anything you can think of, I imagine.
Revelio.
Oh, excuse me.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Revelio.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
You cocky prick.
Revelio. This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
And there's one. And there's one. And let's see, where's the last one?
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Like, sometimes I wonder, like, you know, I go around collecting coins and whatever, because it just kills me to, like, leave them behind. But I have so much freaking money, more than I'd ever need in this game at this point. Like, there's really no good reason for me to even waste my time. But yet, I still do it. If that was in the game, maybe. It's that butterbeer fund.
Revelio. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Very good. Really enjoyable. Actually, already through half of it.
The final canvas piece of the
And I'm
triptych.
brewing a new
We've done
batch
it.
on
Isadora should
Saturday.
not have had to keep all this
Right
secret.
before the beer
I know
fest. I'm going
from
to do
the
it in the
memories
morning.
I've seen that the keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
Next one's
But
going to be
I don't
Mexican
understand why she
lager.
seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio.
Yes, perhaps.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Oh, I'm going to keep you in suspense. I need just a minute. Continuing to help Ben here. So, be right back. I have returned. Alright, let's do this.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Well, everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. But someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care, if at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
everybody's doing just okay. Thanks for asking, man. How about your neck of the woods, everybody? Status quo? Yeah, she and I went together to dinner down in King of Prussia, which was very nice. And we did go over to the neighbors because there's a couple other friends that have birthdays the same weekend to kind of all celebrate together. But unfortunately, she was not feeling well for a couple days, stomach-related stuff. So that kind of spoiled that weekend for her. But at least the dinner ended up being nice. And then we did like the whole Mother's Day thing with the fam, this weekend with, the sisters and in-laws and the whole jazz, Oh, sweet. Getting a lot of visitors, eh? I see, why you're considering South Carolina if you have that many people who are down there with you. Or, well, down there.
I found
For
one
you,
of
I guess I should say.
Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there,
Considering PA as well. Well,
when I return.
there's plenty of spots. I don't. I honestly don't know what prices are like in comparison one to the other, but so I don't really know if PA is cheaper than South Carolina or vice versa. My guess would be that South Carolina would probably be cheaper, but I don't really know. Let's see. This is where we get into the stuff with. It's like this is better, but I already have this upgraded. I would need a concentration spell on that. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I figured. And, the thing is, like, I mean, being in an older home, I've told you some of the things that I have to deal with. Like, there's crazy shit. Like, if I'm being realistic, my entire house probably should have every bit of electrical ripped out, every bit of plumbing ripped out, all of that replaced. There's not a stitch of insulation in any of my exterior walls or the wall between me and the neighbors. So you get all the sound coming through, you get all the cold coming through in the winter. Like, this house could probably use $75,000 worth of repairs to just even bring it up to today's standards, let alone, improve it. So, if you can get something brand new for the same price as you pay for an old piece of crap here, then to me that's kind of a no-brainer. But, I mean, if you hate the area, then that makes it hard to live, So it's hard to say what to do, you know. But alright, let's see. So concentration is what I have to put on these things. Well, believe me, I know it's a big decision. We looked at so many houses, and you know, it would have been super duper easy if there was like one standout victor amongst everything, but it was always this game of concessions. As a matter of fact, it's funny because it almost reminds me of like what I'm doing in the game right now, looking at different equipment that have different traits, but you have something that, you know, maybe improves in this area, but then you lack in another area. And then you have to sort of start making these micro decisions about, you know, what you want and what upgrades are possible and, you know, things like that. It's literally almost the same thing, you know. As you look at houses, you know, you're going to find ones that have things that are far and above better than anything else you've seen, while other areas might be a problem, you know. So it's really really hard to do, but I will always remember, unfortunately it was too late at the time, because we had already kind of finished the deal, but in talking to my real estate agent, they said one of the best ways to go about it is to make a 3-tiered list. There's a list of what you would consider your must-haves, the things that you absolutely not concede on. Like, for example, a couple must-haves for us would be city water, city sewer. I do not want a septic tank. I do not want a well, which is common in the area. But for me, that's a deal breaker. So that was on my must-haves list: city water, city sewer. Then there's the would-like list, things that you know, would certainly be happy to have, but wouldn't necessarily be a deal breaker if you didn't get it. And then on the opposite end, the last tier list is like your absolute do not wants, you know, things that you would not accept, you know. So kind of the antithesis of the must-haves, you know. But yeah, so it's not a bad thing to think about, you know, as you're making these decisions between there and here and whatever. Maybe kind of really think about what your priorities are. You know, do you want to have a garage so that way you never have to shovel your car out of snow if you were to be up here? You know, do you want to make sure you have a driveway so you don't have to park on the street? You know, do you prefer things that have central air instead of window air? Do you really, you know, would you like a fireplace? You know, how many bathrooms? Like, you know, do you want to have like your own private bathroom that nobody will ever use, even if there's guests? Then you need at least 2 bathrooms, you know, or do you care if somebody uses your bathroom? Like, all those little micro decisions, like I said, if you start putting them down on paper now and figuring out where your boundaries are, yeah. Speaking of private pooping, that might be in my future shortly. So, not that you needed to know that, but let's see, a few upgrades. Upgrade. I need a whipper feather. Let's go. Wait a minute. My scarf is all fucked up. I didn't think I changed this. A nice dry spot on the floor for pooping. That's kind of funny, actually. Yeah, I know, but the other thing to think about is, you know, if you're gonna pick a place now, and I hate to say it this way, at our age, you know, you potentially could be picking the place that you will have for the remainder of your days. Potentially. So if there was ever a time to take your time and really think about what's important to you and get what you want for the most part, now's probably that time. You know, don't put it off. Oh, one day I can have something, you know, like this that I'd really like. No, go for it now. You know, yeah, hopefully a lot of remaining days, you know. You know, I would not be objected to a good, 60 years worth of remaining days if they were healthy and sane. Where the fuck do I have my swoopers? I don't remember. I hear that. No swoopers here. Maybe this one? Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I only have one. But
would you please meet with me in the
yeah,
Great
don't take
Hall?
my word for it. You know, do what you gotta do, sir, but that would be my advice, you know. Certainly not a time
Are
to
you
make
familiar with the
concessions.
hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. I would not feel like I would want to go back and live on the island again. I don't mind going to visit Chris and whatnot, bouncing around doing a few things, but... And then there's also always the matter of where that son of a bitch ends up. You know, I know he's been talking about Florida for a long time. You know.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I hear ya.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements.
But without being too depressing, I think that things will be forced eventually if not done voluntarily. Let's face it. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I was saying. With recent events, I didn't want to outright say that. I don't know if the gentleman is still lurking. And if he is, no disrespect, sir. We're just looking out for you. I probably do not need to run around like this. Oh yeah, absolutely. Got pretty lucky. Most of my family was and is, pretty good. I would say the biggest problem we have now is even though a good amount of us do live in this area, within 15 minutes of each other, we still are kind of at that point where, like, we've sort of hit a funk, kind of after COVID. Like, it was starting to slow down a lot, like, right before COVID, where we weren't seeing each other quite as much. But then, once COVID hit, it was almost like the floodgates opened and, everybody just stopped. So, and who knows for what reason or another, but yeah, I mean, there were years where, like, we were seeing each other, pretty much every other weekend at least, the whole family, aunts, uncles, cousins, so. The centaur and the stone. Yes, they do. I think we only have one kind of small feud going on in the family right now that I'm aware of, and between a couple brothers, my cousins, Chris's cousins, obviously, as well. But I guess the good news of it, if there is a good news, is that the one does not live very close anymore, so it's not like anybody's forced to be around each other, so. No. Yes, indeedy, sir. Alright, well, I had hoped to be able to do a good, 4 hours tonight, but I think I'm gonna call it here at 3, due to the, finding a nice, dry place to poop, like you talked about earlier. Kidding, I'm gonna find a nice wet place to poop, like a toilet bowl. Yes, I will enjoy. But, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. If you have questions and whatnot about the area or anything, or if there's anything I could do to support you, that's fine. Obviously you make your decision whether you end up here. We'd love to have you in the area, whether you end up down there, makes sense, cheaper, family, all of that. Whole deal. So, and then we'll get together and do some stuff over the summer. Next few weeks is already pretty well booked, but then probably have a little break in there where we can just do some casual stuff, so. Alright, so let's go do a quick save here. Let's see where we are at from my hours. I was at 54 hours, and now I'm at 56, just shy of 57. Alright, on that note, I am all done. Thank you, anybody else who watched. John, have a great evening, sir. I will talk to you then. Bye-bye.